10 Ways to Overcome Heartache and Disappointment Because of Love. Life, as the name suggests, doesn't always go according to plan. There are stumbling blocks and roadblocks. Not always fine, including in terms of love. Sometimes there are fights, disagreements, or grief as a result. Many people claim that it is easy to overcome heartbreak and disappointment due to love, but it is actually quite difficult. It's easy to fantasize and think about your ex, especially if you're alone. Don't be sad if you've ever had a broken heart, or a broken heart because of love. Follow some suggestions on how to deal with heartbreak and disappointment due to love so you don't have to think about it again next time. Number 1. Find your friends. You can tell which of your friends are real and which ones only want to be friends with you if they want to. In joy and sorrow, a true friend is someone who is always there for us. If you're alone, your friends will usually look busy when you need them. A true friend will take the time to join you or discuss what you're going through, no matter what, especially in these situations when you're dealing with the disappointment and pain of love. You can express all your problems and emotions. With your friends, you are free to say whatever you want. As a result, your burden will be lighter, and the pain of a broken heart will be less. It is because you will realize that you are not alone in facing these difficult times. Number 2. Keep yourself busy. We often experience the grief of a broken heart when we are alone. Shadows of the past appeared out of nowhere at that time. That's why it's so hard for us to bounce back from disappointment. You have to find something to keep you busy so you don't daydream too much. When you travel, you may forget about those emotions for a while, but they come back when you are alone. Keep yourself busy. What are some things you can do to forget the hurt and deal with feelings of disappointment due to love, such as cleaning the house, writing, or doing other things that make you happy? Number 3. Live your hobby. Hobbies are a great method of dealing with a broken heart caused by love. Doing a hobby makes you feel happy, relieved, and satisfied, so that your burden is finally shifted. Having a hobby can include anything you enjoy, such as playing music, raising animals, watching movies, and so on. Number 4. Stop stalking. Unfollow him on all social media platforms. Curiosity will continue to arise, but you have to control it. Because following him will only make you suffer more. The simplest solution is to block his social media accounts. Although this strategy may seem childish, it is very effective at dealing with heartbreak and disappointment caused by love. You can also get rid of the things your ex gave you to make it easier to forget them. Number 5. Improve your mindset. When you are broken, the biggest thing that needs to change is your thinking or mindset. You will feel more relieved and appreciate what has happened to you if you think the right way. You have to start believing that he is not the best person for you. If he is really the best for you, he will never hurt you. Plus, you have to believe that you're still the lucky one, having been told from the start that he's not the best one for you. Imagine if it got to the point of marriage and then your heart was broken. That would be so painful. Number 6. Realizing the meaning of relationships. What is the most difficult aspect of a relationship? Yes, there is heartbreak, pain, and disappointment. Heartbreak doesn't have to happen in the context of a relationship, it can also happen when your love is one-sided. As a result, you must immediately understand the importance of a relationship, realizing that being ready to love means being ready to be disappointed or hurt if the relationship ends. You have to pause, flashback, and realize that there has to be a breakup, and that getting ready for a relationship means accepting the worst. Know that this is a common occurrence and that you are not alone in experiencing it. That way, you'll feel a little better. Just don't be afraid to love someone, it will not happen if you choose the right person. Although you will not find the perfect person according to your expectations in your life, so you have to be more selective in choosing a partner from the start, and that is the best step you can take to learn later. Number 7. Open yourself up. Starting to open up to new people is one of the best methods for dealing with the pain and disappointment that love causes. The introduction of new people into your life will make you forget the old people. He will take you to a new environment that may be superior to the previous one. Of course, he will bring you something new that you have never tried before. So don't dwell on your sorrow, instead, turn the fresh leaves the better. It is not beneficial to your physical or mental health if you continue to grieve. Number 8. Get some fresh air. Another option for dealing with your grief is to find a fresh environment, such as going outside or somewhere you enjoy. Many people like to go to the sea, mountains, or other natural areas just to get some fresh air. The idea is to refresh the mind and get away from the daily grind. Guaranteed. How to overcome this one works: when you return from your vacation, your mind will be fresher, and you will be less hurt and disappointed in love. Number 9. Thankful. Why are individuals told to be grateful when they are disappointed? God has shown you that the person who has hurt and disappointed you is not the right person for you. If you find it later, the sooner you find out, the better. After all, if he really is your soulmate, there's no way he'll ever leave you. Number 10. Get closer to God. There is no other way to deal with pain or disappointment than through this method, which is the most powerful and the fastest. In fact, you need to be close to God at all times and under all circumstances. Only if you are still far from God, hopefully this time can be a useful lesson to bring you closer to the most gracious. Being close to God calms our emotions and hearts, eases discouragement, and increases optimism. Ask God to take your pain away, heal your disappointments, and forgive the crimes of all those who have hurt you. You can be sure that your feelings will improve if you take it seriously. Try some of the following ways to deal with pain caused by love. Just choose the one that appeals to you and suits your lifestyle.